What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this 562 Classic video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Open now for takeout. Support our sponsors, Naples Rib Company. This 562 Classic recall brought to you as part of our partnership with the Long Beach Post and lbpost.com.
We're going all the way back to the 2007-2008 girls basketball season, a high water mark for us personally, Mike. We never saw girls basketball as good as we saw it that first year, and this was just the second video we ever produced.
Yes, the Jackrabbits looking for a CIF and state three-peat with studs like Jasmine Dixon, Monique Oliver, Kelly Thompson, April Cook, the Wilson twins, and the freshman Araya Crook-Williams. All of those Division I athletes, multiple McDonald's All-Americans on this team. Poly, really one of their swaggiest years ever, went 31-2 this year, finished number 2 in the country. Their only losses were to Sacred Heart and Milliken. The Rams beat them at Poly in a Moore League game.
Yeah, star Courtney Clemens beat them 51-46. Clemens averaging 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal for the Rams. She also had help from her friends Ashley Mitchell and Kailana Tutt were big on that team. Milliken went 28-5 and ended up being the 2 seed in the CIF Division I bracket.
Yeah, Poly, the 1 seed. Clemens, I just want to throw in there, would go on to be the Moore League's first WNBA player and was a WNBA champion. You mentioned it, the 1 and the 2 seeds, the league rivals, end up meeting for the third time in the Division I CIF Championship game in the Walter Pyramid, and what a forward-dominated game it was.
Jasmine Dixon with a game-high 14 points, Monique Oliver 12 points, and 13 rebounds for the double-double. Poly defense just phenomenal. How about Dixon with the block, the steal, then up to April Cook with the behind-the-back pass to Kelly Thompson. Holy cow.
I mean, this team is nasty, dude. The athleticism, the swagger, the defensive confidence. Look at the freshman Araya Crook-Williams getting to her spot. 12 points on 4 for 5 shooting. Fastest player on the court as a 9th grader. The Jackrabbits, meanwhile, hold Clements, who is on her way to Arizona, to 8 points. Doubled them up 66-33 for their 3rd straight CIF championship in an all Moore League Division I CIF title. Poly would go on to win that 3rd straight championship at the state level as part of a 5 consecutive state championship run.
Maybe the best Milliken team to not win a championship. I mean, co-league title, 2nd in CIF. They lost in the state playoffs, but I mean, they were 1 win away from playing Poly for a 4th time. And how many times have we filmed the Poly girls basketball team line up for the CIF plaque and badge ceremony?
It's been many times. This was the last time this season was the last time they lost to a Moore League team, but obviously got their revenge in emphatic fashion. There's just so much swag from this team before swag was even a thing anyone was saying. And just a big tip of the cap to Carl Buggs. This was the first CIF championship team we ever covered, and they really sort of took us under their wing. As you can see from where the video was, Ryan Zumalin filming in the stands, we literally did not have press passes at this point. But Carl and Lakeisha Buggs were kind enough to make sure we were included and had tickets, whatever we needed to get into games to cover that championship run.
We really learned how to cover championship teams with Long Beach Poly girls basketball. You might assume it would be football or something else, but that was the team where, as a journalist, you kind of cover teams differently. There's the feel-good teams, the underdog, the Cinderella, and then the champs. And you just cover the champs differently. And to be able to do that with such a quality program, such a quality family full of coaches in the Bugs, it was a real pleasure and actually set us off on the right foot. I'll never forget being at the arena for a different game, and we didn't have passes, like you said, and standing on the rope, and Bugs saw you specifically and walked the other media members over to the rope so that we could also ask questions. That's just Long Beach looking out for Long Beach, and it was stuff like that was happening early on in our careers that made me think, yeah, I could do this for the rest of my life.
Absolutely, and look forward to one day getting to see 2 Moore League teams back in a Division I championship again, because it was a special year to be sure, and another perfect addition for the 562 Classic. It's been a long 12 years. The pyramid does not look like that anymore, but man, that was a whole lot of fun.
Absolutely, and we're going to have another 562 Classic video coming for you next week. If you've got a game that we've covered that you want to see again, let us know. Hit us up on social media, as this is a part of a partnership with the Long Beach Post.